Good day, guys. Being here. So today we're going to try this one. Okay. I think the main the focus of this exercise, I think, should be this the shape, and also all these like pattern structures. Okay, so let's do it. So I think we can probably, we can do model in place mass, but we can also do conceptual mass. So let's do conceptual mass for this one. Okay, so probably I'm not going to do the full size because my computer is quite slow, so I try to make it smaller, so less of this, but the idea, the method should be the same. So I didn't really look at this project, but just from this image, it seems like it's quite a circular shape. So Revit is not really good at this, but we can try. Okay, so so what we're going to do is, so this is a circular shape, right? So we're going to create a circular, so it will be like a path, and then we try to have a profile, and then we try to rotate, not rotate, but try to create sweep, probably half circle, and then rotate one of the profile, and then just continue that sweep. So I don't think it's possible to do it as one. I mean, I'm not really sure. So I'll quickly show you. So we can have, let me think, size need to be 20 meter, radius. Yeah, maybe something like this. 20 meter radius should be okay. So this will be the path, right? So, and we can't. Let's place a profile. So I just use a point and use drawn face and place onto this, and then you can choose. So like type 0, this is the point, and because this is a circle, the 0 should be the same as 1. Okay, so 1, so you can see it started to increase, right? So at this point, 2.25. Oh, sorry, and then to here is 0.5, and then all the way back to here is 1. So 0 and 1 is actually at the same location. So now we can. So I just maybe I'll just do a rectangular shape here, right? Something like this. Okay. Now, if we select these two, we can create a shape, right? So we can create this like a sweep. But if we rotate this profile, it will also looks like a whip. No, it doesn't work. But actually, what I mean is, if we delete that, we rotate this, and we can still create another one. But still, there's no rotation. It's always like a revolve, right? So a revolve shape or a sweep. So what we need to do is we need to have two profiles. So not two, but more, maybe. So at least two, right? So if I copy this one and pick new host, from these two, we won't be able to create a shape that follow this. So we'll create a straight one. And because this is a circle, it won't work. So you can see if we also select this circle, and then Revit say, oh, we can't do that unless, so we like break this circle, we delete that part, and then probably we don't need to delete, sorry. So we just need to select tab, select this part, and then select this. So we can create something, right? And then with these two, so we can also rotate one of the profiles. So yeah, maybe because I have this joint, I'm not sure. So let me try again. RO, this Yeah, so you can see, yeah, that's why. So it seems like maybe I'll just quickly do another one. So I'll just use the level as my work plan. Just create another one, place another point, use draw on face, place another circle, use profile, rectangular shape, use draw on work plan, this, select path, create, and rotate this. It should work. Yeah, so it works. So it broke because when previously when I tried to rotate this profile, I have this disjoint ticked. So yeah, so this will break. Yeah, so that's why. Okay, so now we delete that one. So now we can create not one circle, but we can just create two, half circle, and then with one profile here, another profile here, we can just rotate, and then we do it. So overall, we can it looks like probably not perfect, but we can just seems like it continues the rotation, right? So okay, so let's do it. So now what I'm going to do is try to tab select. Maybe I'll just delete this one. Okay, maybe delete this as well. I'll just leave one, actually leave it there. Maybe delete this one. So first let's try to tab select one of the arc, and then just drag it back to here. Maybe we need to drag this up first and then drag this down. So we have two half circle, right? So now we select this one, so type in 0, so it will go to this end, and then I'll just copy everything here, select this point, pick new holes, place it roughly here, and then we can just move back to the end, right? So now we can select this, and also this. So make sure you tab, only select this one. So we can create something, and then we can just rotate this one. Profile. So let's just tab select RO. Maybe I'll just use space bar and pick the. Oh, actually, it's not picking that. Anyway, so that's fine. So I just rotate this one. So for maybe like 45 degree. Okay. We have that option ticked again. So rotate, untick that one, and 45 degrees. So now we have something like this, and then we can just continue. So we need to just remember, I don't think we can. So let me try. We have this profile and this profile. So this time, if we select this one, probably, I don't know. Yeah, it works, but we don't. So you can see we want this one to continue rotate, not going back. So, and if we rotate this one, right, and then it will, I don't think it will work because it will rotate both. Nah. So what we need to do is we need to I think, let me think, we need to rotate this one and then try to rotate back. I think I can't remember. So let's just I'll delete this one, and we rotate this one first before we create this one. So let's rotate RO. Which way do we rotate? Maybe this way. Let's try. If it's if it's not, we just need to do rotate it the other way. So now let's select this 1, 2, and tab select 3, right? So we'll create this, and then probably it's not right. Rotate this one back by 90 degree. Is this right? No, it's not. So maybe we should rotate this one. Yeah. Sorry about that. So let's just Control Z. So we want this one to continue rotate there. So maybe we should rotate this side instead. Let's try. So if I rotate this one by 45 degree, and also tab select and a tab select. So continue. Oh no, I don't think so. Sorry. So maybe should rotate this one the other way. So 45 degree. Yeah, and then try 1, 2 tab, control select, create a form, and then rotate this one back by 45 degree. Yep, I think that's it. So now you can see from here it'll rotate, and then back here is connected here. So it's like a full circle. There will be a 90 degree rotation for this full circle, and then continue this down. So you can see continue rotate back down here, become the bottom, right? And then again, and then rotate another one, and then go to the side, and then rotate another one, go to the top. So yeah, so I think close should be very close. And also it doesn't need to be like rectangular. So here just make it easier. So just I did some rectangular shape. So you can always have a different shape. So let's try. So I'll just type WF and try to pick. So these are the reference lines. So you can change it. So for example, I'll just change to it, some funky shape, right? So, and we can just do also do this one as well. So let's just change some. Okay, so maybe this. Now let's have a look again at SD. So you can see, so you can quite easily adjust the shape, right? So, sorry, just try not to break it. So when you do this, always select the whole profile. So with 1, 2, 3, 4 reference lines, so you can see a little empty circle. So if you select one reference line, so it will be a dot, right? So it's dot. And if you select multiple, so which means, so that's an empty dot, which means you can drag this endpoint and then control both reference line. Okay, so now this is the shape part, and the next task for this exercise is how can we quickly place all these. So yeah. We can do divided surface, right? So for example, we can just do divided surface, and we probably turn off the wrong one. So V grid. So now we only have this U grid, and then go to this property on the U grid. We can change the spacing. So for example, you can use I want to use a fixed distance, like every meter. So it will have a grid, right? So this is one option, or you can also use number. So but just be careful. The maximum number we can have is 199. Okay. So yeah, so this is a limitation for this. So, but still, it doesn't mean we can't have more than this. So we have options. Okay, so for example, I'll quickly show you how we can have more. Okay, so this is the divided surface, right? So with a pattern, we can actually have less, and then in each one we can place a pattern-based family with multiple, of these elements. So how do we do that? So it's very simple. So we can just go create a new family. So let's just use this pattern-based family. Okay. So and then I'll just tab select one of this reference line, use divided path, and tab select this one, divided path. So let's just, for example, let's make it 10. Okay. So and 10. And then we can just connect all these. So to connect them, so the easiest way is to create a adaptive family with only 2 adaptive points. So just make them adaptive, create a spline through point, and that's it. So I'm not going to for now I'm not going to create a model. So just use a model line instead. So it's a little bit faster. So now load this one into this pattern-based family. So let's just place it, and then we can just select it, click on repeat. It doesn't work, so this is that's fine. Control Z, Control Z. So this is because the numbering. So if you show the number of this divided path and show the number of this, so we can see this is number 1 to 10 here, and this is 1 to 10 the other way around. So we just need to flip the direction. So make sure the number the same. So now we can just place a family, any adaptive family on any of these nodes, as long as the number is the same. So 3 to 3, right? So and then we just click on repeat, and that's it. Now we can load this one into the first conceptual mass. We can go to 3D view, select this, and then we can just change to this pattern based family. So we have 40, and then because in each of these there will be 10, so we will have 400 of these, so more than 199, right? So yeah, so this is how we can place this, and then again we just need to so if we want to I don't want to use model line, can we just place actual model? Yes, we can. So just go back directly into this family, the adaptive family, and we can just change this reference model line into a reference line. We can place a point, use draw on face. We can just place a reference line, maybe just a rectangle, draw on world plan, set world plan, pick this point, just draw something, right? So I'll just roughly maybe I'll make it I don't know, maybe 200 by maybe 240 by 120. That's fine. Yeah, maybe something like this. So I just roughly place it. That's doesn't need to be perfect, right? So this is just a example. Okay, so now just if you want to, if you're not going to change the size, or maybe just do it. Just use two profile. So in case we need to add a parameter to control the size. So then we just select this point, drag this to this end, and also maybe just type in 1. So this is it. And then you can also give it a material if you wanted to. Or just create a material. I'll just give it a color, new material, maybe just give it a color, so orange color, for example. Okay, so it's graphic. No, it's not there. Sorry, select it. Graphics. So it will show orange if you use a shade or consistent color. So now let's load this directly into the conceptual mass, and then we can just overwrite these model lines with that orange extrusion, right? So it will take a little bit longer than the model line, because model line is just line, right? So it's that extrusion is more. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 face, or actually 6 surface. Probably like 6 times of time. Okay, so great. So let's go to 3D view. That's it, right? So it's quite nice. So this is this, and then of course you can continue this one. You can do tab, select this one and do another one. I'll turn off the V grid again. So this time I'll just use 10. So just less that of those, and use the family 2 again. So and then just we will have another 100 of these what do we call them, the buttons, right? Okay, so this looks like this is a straight. That's the limitation. So actually this is here, they're also straight for so you can see that's the one pattern base, because that's like a straight line between those adaptive points. So yeah, but I think it's great. Looks great here. So what else? I think, yeah, ramp is fine. Yeah, I think for ramp, probably for shape, it's not actual ramp. You can quite easily, so you can just even do a. Let me just go create a project. Okay, so I just use a project. Yeah, so for example, this is a conceptual mass, right? So we can load this one into a project. Yeah, it's a bit slow. Yeah, I think everything else. So you can also see here. So it's also some solid panels. So I think we can just probably just create some pattern-based family. So with solid panel, maybe just a frame. Oh, it's very slow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go. Just make sure you click once, and let Revit, create this. Yeah, and then just once it's finished, just escape to finish it. So while waiting, so maybe I'll just explain a little bit more. So see solid panel, so we can probably just do a pattern. It's not moving. So these are, we can do this. So what we did is we use a pattern-based family with all adaptive family inside of this. So this is one pattern. So these are the same. We just do also do a 4-point pattern base, or a rectangular with solid in the middle, and then we can just have some frame around it. Let me just escape to finish this. Yeah, so it's already created. Yeah, so okay, so this is the conceptual mass we just loaded into this project, right? So now okay, so I'll just do so maybe just next to it, I'll just do for that ramp. I don't think we need to use ramp. It's easier to just do a floor, I think. So I think we can just do something like this, right? So we can just do maybe this. Maybe I'll just do a star and radius arc. And I'll see if I can just continue this one, so we can do something like this, right? So we can offset maybe 1.5 meter, maybe. Oh, that's a very skinny one. Anyway, so and then we can just close this. So it's a floor, right? So yeah, all good. Just go to 3D view, finish this floor. So go edit sub element, pick this one, lift this one. That's it. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's half. Sorry. Yeah, it's not perfect, but yeah, that's fine. So how about this? We just typing. We want this one to be 6 meter high, right? So relative to this point. So this is 0. This is 6, and then we just go here, click on this, typing 3 meter, and I think this is it. Okay. So instead of using ramp for this, using floor and modify sub element is much easier. Okay, because this is not a regular ramp, right? So for a regular ramp, you need to have, you know, landings or all those sort of things. But for this one, so it's more like a concept, so doesn't really it's not that important. Okay, so finally, let's go back to this. So we're going to add some solid panel. So let's go develop surface again. So you can just turn off one direction. So and then let's say the size is okay. Maybe I'll add a little bit more. So and then how can we create? So if you do this just do a rectangle. So they are actually not. I don't think they are. So let me just try to type GD and turn off the show edge. So I think it's still showing that line. But I think it's still like curved, right? So it looks like it's still curved. So yeah. So what we need to do is we need to create another pattern-based family. So let's create. I'll just use this one again. So I'll select this one, create a form. So and then maybe just a surface is enough. So this is for the solid surface. And then we also, let's just HH that surface, place a point, okay? And then I'll just do a shape profile. So use draw on word plane, right? So I'll do a similar size, 120 to 40, okay, and select profile, select path, create something like this, type HR. So we have, so maybe even, you know, you can give it different material. So if you wanted to, or you can create a parameter. So I'll just call it MA frame, right? So I'll just say MA frame, and this one can be a, you know, material panel MAP, right? So okay, and then we can load this one into that first conceptual mass we have, right? So and then we can select this divided surface, go back here. So we have this one. If we rotate, we have some frame, we have some panels, right? So can change material. So for example, we have this material here. So I think once we load this family into this family, so we also brought in the material. So if you go to material, you'll see the default new material. So I'll just rename and Control C, copy the name. Okay, so select this one. We can directly go to edit type frame. Maybe I just want to use this same frame for this. Or how about we use glass panels instead, right? So click OK. So we have glass as this panel, and it has some frame. And also, if we wanted to, this maybe too big, so we can add some V grid as well. So we can just turn that on. So and then we can just have some, you know, horizontal. Yeah, that's probably too much. Maybe change it to 3. Instead of 10, right? So and then you can maybe just add a little bit more, so like 30, for example, something like that. Okay, so yeah, I think that's about it. And then the next thing, the rest is how you try to adjust the material, adjust the size, adjust the shape. Maybe, yeah, so but the method will be I think will be probably will be it, right? I do notice there's a little bit interesting here, so I think can be a little bit tricky because we need to break that part. So because we can't have one, right? So we have to break this up. So I think what we can do is, so we can somehow, like when we try to create this shape, so instead of having let me just how do I do it? Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me try. Okay, so I'll just copy this one to here, and hopefully it won't take too long, because should be exactly the same, right? So you don't need to calculate it again, but yeah, I don't know, Revit is still struggling. Maybe I should do this. Hang on. I tried to cancel this, but it looks like yeah, sometimes you can just press escape to to finish this, but yeah, maybe I'll just let it run because it's already 9%, 11%, almost there, right? So yeah, all good. So now what I'm going to do is I'll just delete the divided surface, just delete divided surface. So we can do this, I think. Okay, so I think so when we first try to create this, so instead of having this, right, so we can I'll just maybe HH it. We can split the profile. So see here we have this, right? So we can maybe just split here. Yeah, of course it will break this. Let's just do it, and then we can just can't remember which side we should do. Maybe just here. I'll split this. So we should still be able to. So let's try again. Create this, but this time, so you can see we actually break this. So it looks like it's not quite straight. It's not flat. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure actually. So maybe we need to. Can we add a profile? I'm not sure. Add profile in the middle. Yeah, we can, and then we can try to edit the profile, right? So we can edit the profile. We can adjust this to make it looks like a flat surface, maybe. See that tangent symbol? So yeah. So in the finish, yeah, I think great. It works. Still, see, separate, right? So great. So now we can achieve something like this. So for example, I'll just do this one divided surface, right? So turn off the V grid, only use the U grid, maybe 20, and I'll try to do this one as well, right? So we can go divided surface again, V grid, U grid 20 again. Oh, looks like we have some issues. So they are not aligned. This can be a little bit tricky. But it's not impossible. So I mean, we can still find different ways. So for example, let me think. We can probably, so for example, I'll try to select this edge and see if we can use divided path. Yeah, we can, right? So we can type 20, and then we try to pick this point, this edge, and use divided, and then we can type 20 and select this one, right? So we can just do it again, 20. So which means now we can hang on. Yeah, I'm not sure. It looks like they are still not quite aligned, but yeah, we might need a little bit extra work so they can be perfectly aligned, or we can just. But I think that let's just leave it for now. If you are, you can have a try. If you are interested, you can have a try. I think we can. We can probably just. Okay, so maybe we can just do the top one as solid. Can't really see here, or maybe that's only the behind those pattern behind. So it's empty here, maybe. Then that will be easier. So we can just have this one as a solid panel, and then we have. So we can actually place that adaptive family. We have that adaptive family. Not this one. This one. Yeah. So we can even place from here to here, for example, and then somehow we can just repeat again. So just double check the number here. So if we tick the show number, so it's that direction. Okay, so we need to flip this. So we can create another one. So from maybe the second last. So we can just repeat this. Yeah, it can work. And then maybe this surface, we can just make it invisible. How about that? Now, invisible. Yeah, I think if we make it invisible and then we load this one into the project, overwrite. Oh, it's still taking very long. But I didn't update the one of the massing, I think. Anyway, so yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, sorry about that. It's all the waiting, so shouldn't be long. Finally. Okay, so let's go to 3D view. Where is it? Oh, there. Okay, sorry. I think I think I only make that part. It looks like I made the whole thing invisible. See, I can't really. Yeah, so that's fine. So I was wrong. So we can't do that. But I think we can. What can we do? Can we delete it? No, we can't. How about we just do divide surface, and how about we not show surface? Oh no. No grid. No. How about we don't show? Yeah, I think that's it. Not show anything. Anyway, so I'll just make it faster. I'll delete this one and load this one into the project. So we can control that. Don't worry. Overwrite. What's going on here? Type VV. Yeah, it looks like okay. So maybe because we have because this no. Let's go. Let's control Z. Okay, don't worry about this. Okay, so we have this. I don't think one need to upload this one because I think it's very simple, right? So have a try yourself, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, so that's all, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.